close because it is vital you understand this. It's very vital. All right? Romans 4. Because of time, we'll go right to the last part. Romans 4. Okay, let's drop down. Now, if Abraham was justified by works, he has something to boast about, but not before God. Works is never part of it. All right? What does the scripture say? Abraham believed God. It was counted to him for righteousness. It's not works. There's no works on Abraham's part. Okay? Now, drop down to verse 4. Now to him who works, if you work for something, the wages are not counted as grace, but as debt. If you work for something, your boss will have to pay you, not because of grace, but because he owes you. Right? Understand? Now, if your boss gives you a beautiful Ferrari or a Lamborghini, that's a gift. But if you work, God has to give it to you because he owes it to you. God will not be a debtor to anyone. It's not grace. Okay? But to him who does not work, stop there. Let it sink in. To him who does not work. What does he do then? But believe on him, on God, who justifies. Who justifies is the word, make righteous. It's the same Greek word, dikayu, in Greek, make righteous. He believes, he does not work, but he believes on God who justifies. What kind of people does God justify? The ungodly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Did you just read the Bible? We have this idea God justifies the good people, the obedient ones. But here it says God justifies the ungodly. And I've shared before, the premise is because it's the work of Jesus. The reason why God is righteous in making a sinner righteous who comes to him, believes on Christ, is because of what Christ has done. Amen? His faith, to him who does not work but believes on him who justifies the ungodly, his faith is counted for righteousness. You see that? Now, I want to say this. There are people today who are very quick. When you tell them about righteousness by faith or justification by faith, they are very quick. Yeah, faith without works is dead. How many have heard that? Let me see your hands. I want to close with that. How many have heard that? Faith without works is dead. So make up your mind. Make up your mind. How are we saved? We are saved by grace or through faith. Make up your mind, okay? Because here it says, it is not the one who works. It's the one who believes that God makes you righteous through Christ. All right? And by the way, church, it is not an event. It's not you got born again, oh, now you're done believing already. This word, to him who does not work, is present active in the Greek. And believes on him is present active in the Greek. God who justifies is present active. That means to him who continually does not work in terms of relationship with God, but constantly believes that God makes him righteous. And also God makes him righteous. God is constantly making him righteous. Hey, are we living in the present tense of this verse? Many of you think that I became righteousness of God when I got saved, Pastor, but now no, this is a constant thing. You are in that permanent state. Wow. Doesn't make you want to sin. It makes you want to love him and tell the world this good news. Can I have a good amen? Invariably, there's always a voice. Hey, faith without works is dead. Hey, memorize lah. Memorize Romans 11 verse 6. All right? Not here. I didn't put it up. It says this. Romans 11 verse 6. If it's by grace, then it's no more works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace. If it's of works, it's no more grace. Otherwise, works is no more works. That shows what? Grace and works are antithesis. But I tell you this, when you're under grace, you will produce amazing works. So those who say, well, faith without works is dead, they are quoting from James. Many years ago, when I was about 18 years old, I think it was much younger, 18, 17, I was troubled by that portion that says faith without works is dead. I was confused because I read Romans 4 that says no works, just belief on God. And then these voices come in, yeah, easy believism, faith without works is dead. And I'm wondering, so which is the truth? And I didn't have much money back then, and I don't have many Bibles. So I made my way to Armenian Street. There's a place there called a building, Bible House. All right? So I hope I can go in there and find some. But I thought Bible House may have some books, commentaries, or whatever on it. I was troubled by it. I don't know why, but it's all the preparation of this grace preacher. All right? I didn't know back then when I was about 17, 18. So I went to the Bible House, and there's only one person around or whatever. And all I can see are no commentaries. It's all Bibles, Chinese Bibles, Tagalog Bibles, Sanskrit Bible, all kinds of Bibles, Bible. So I said, okay, never mind. Finally, I said, I must go to the Bible. So I picked one Bible out, sat on the floor, okay, open up this big Bible, went to the portion in James that says, was not Abraham our father justified by works? But here it says, Romans 4 says, Abraham is not justified. Go back to verse 2. If Abraham was justified by works, he has something to boast, but not before God. What does the Bible say? Abraham believed God. It was accounted to him for righteousness. So, which is it? I read in James, it says that, was not Abraham our father justified by works when he offered Isaac on the altar? I said, God, I still don't get it, God. And there, no commentaries, there on the floor. God said, son, when did I say Abraham was righteous? And I said, oh, many years before he had Isaac. I said, that's justification. Now he put Isaac on the altar. How many years is that? Many years. Depending on how old Isaac was. Because after he was justified, Isaac didn't come immediately. So after Isaac came, there was still a growth process before he put Isaac on the altar. And God says, son, this portion in Romans is talking about justification, how you are justified before me in my eyes. The one in James is how you are justified in man's eyes. Man sees the works. But it's got nothing to do with being justified in my eyes. Because God is saying, if you are safe, it's a matter of time. One day you will do something that all the world will see. Wow, she is saved. He is saved. Right on the floor in Bible House, I closed the Bible and I said, God, thank you. I had it only for myself. I never thought I'm going to share with the whole world, you know. I mean, I was so scared with standing up in a class to preach or to share, let alone the world. But there on that floor, I got a revelation. And later on, God spoke to me also and told me there are two examples in James. If they're trying to say the works there is moral works, we got a problem because one of them is putting his son on the altar. That's murder. We know it's not, but God was like testing him. All right? And the other one was Rahab. It says Rahab received the spies and sent them out. But how did she do it? She lied. She lied to the soldiers. Said the spies didn't come to her. The spies came and she hid them. So one is murder, one is lying. Hey, I thought that's part of the 10 Commandments. And these are the arguments of works in their lives. So obviously it's not referring to the moral issue. It's referring to if you're really justified by faith in God's eyes, there will be results before man's eyes. That's why it says, show me your faith, and I will show you my works, my faith through my works. It's about showing to men. Okay? But don't let this rob you of this beautiful truth that you are righteous by faith. Let me close by asking you this question. Who is the first person